Sagittarius, this is Amanda from By Luna's Light. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to bring you your July 2021 love reading. Now I am going to do a different spread this month. I'm going to do a you versus them. With that being said, I am intending your energy to be on this side and theirs on that side, but energy is ever fluid and ever flowing. So if you intuitively want to change that narrative, please follow your intuition and do so. Now, this reading is intended for those who have a connection in mind, whether you are in separation or in union. But for those of you who are single and looking for the new, this could bring some insight into your situation as well. As always, this is a collective reading, so please just take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. All right, we're going to open up your reading today with the Stellar Energy Oracle by Interstellar Tarot. She is also on YouTube as well as Instagram, and she has some beautiful decks out there. So check them out if you feel drawn to. I'm going to open up your reading now. Angels and guides, please come forward for my Sagittarius. What do my Sagittarius need to know in regards to their connection for July 2021? Okay, bottom of the deck is budding romance, new love, romance, and courtship. Romance is in the air. Interesting. So there is a new love coming in. And they are stating new love. So I don't feel like this is someone from your past returning just yet. And there's no indication just yet. But they are saying new. So that is something to look forward to. This could be a new connection that you have already established, or this is someone new coming in that hasn't come in yet. Now, your first card is New Beginnings. Just more confirmation that this is a new connection. It says, beginnings, new day, journey. You are ready for a new beginning and a fresh start. Yeah, aren't we all, hey? New beginnings are on the horizon. Your next card is True Love. Love, union, and coming together. The connection between you is genuine and true. Beautiful. I feel like you've been waiting for this for quite some time. And it's really difficult to find that pair, that partner in life. Someone who truly balances you out, that truly just clicks and fits into your life, and vice versa. So I feel like this connection is just going to surpass anything that you've felt for quite some time. Now we have sudden realization, clarity, truth, and epiphany. A sudden realization has brought new clarity. So there's insight coming forward here for this connection. Now, whether you've already established this connection and now you're finally realizing like just how strongly you feel about this person, or this is sudden realization that you have strong feelings towards this person. So if you're not already in union with them, this could be you finally realizing that you have a crush on someone, and that it's going to progress into something new. And we have judgment call, decision, knowledge, and logic. A judgment call is being made using logic and reason. So this is ultimately you deciding on whether you're going to pursue this or not. I don't care who you are. Usually before you start a relationship with someone, typically what goes through your mind are all the pros and cons of the person, of the relationship, what it could look like. You know, our minds wander, and we naturally do this, especially as women. We naturally do this. So it's only natural to have that moment where you're like, okay, judgment call. Is this good or is this not? Like you're being logical, because your emotions can get the best of you sometimes, as they do with all of us, really. Especially, I can attest to that. I'm a Cancerian. I have emotions everywhere. So it's really good to take that time to really be like, okay, first of all, is this real? Is this true? Is this actually happening? And then going into, okay, what are the pros and the cons? And I feel like you're really going to come out with some good insight on this. Okay, let's check out your person's side. Angels and guides, please come forward for my Sagittarius. What does my Sagittarius' person feel towards this union? Wow. Okay. Sorry, I have way too many crystals here. Their energy, overall energy, bottom of the deck, broken silence, honesty, courage, and expression. Open up, be vulnerable, and express your true feelings. Someone's going to be coming in with their true feelings. They're finally going to be opening up and telling you about this. Now, I feel like this may come as a shock. That's that sudden realization, because they could have been a secret admirer for quite some time. It says they're a secret admirer. Intrigue, watchful, and attraction. You've caught someone's eye. So I feel like they've been keeping an eye on you for quite some time. And it could be that you were always in a relationship, or there was someone else in the way and they never had that opportunity to step forward and take that action. And now they're breaking the silence. Now they're coming forward and revealing how they truly feel. Now we have balancing act, juggling, indecision, and balance. You are juggling multiple things at once. Now this person could be dating right now, maybe dating other people as well, just dating in general, not like playing the field as a player, but just, dating. Or this could be like they have a lot going on right now, so they're trying to juggle, like maybe they're starting something fresh in their career, or maybe a new passion that they're doing. Maybe they're trying to balance out their home life, like maybe they have kids, or maybe they're leaving a relationship. There's so many alternatives out there, right? So they're really trying to balance something out and come forward with a solid offer, but right now might be a little too difficult with things going on. But they're showing wedding bells. This is what they see with you. Marriage, commitment, and union. Wedding bells are ringing. So they're taking this seriously. They truly are seeing a long-term commitment with you. Now, it could be too that maybe some of them are getting out of a marriage. That could be a little messy, just saying. But some of them could be trying to balance out getting out of a marriage before coming towards you. That's not going to be for everyone, but that is an option here. But for the rest of you, I do see that this person does see a very strong future with you. Marriage material. All right, we're going to choose some of the Stellar Rainbow Oracle, also by Interstellar Tarot. Angels and guides, please come forward for my Sagittarius. What else does my Sagittarius need to know about this union? Wow. Masculine energy. Ooh, okay. Lots here. Okay, bottom of the deck is Cancer, ruled by the moon. This is number 44. The number 4 is all about divine guidance, angel guidance. So it could be that this person is divinely guided towards you. They're also saying with the Cancer card, maybe they're a Cancer. Or this is simply that it's time to come out of your shell and follow your intuition on this. So you are very much in masculine energy right now. Now, masculine energy is like planning stages, getting things done, very action oriented, always, having a project on the go, building a foundation and a future, very proactive kind of energy. So I feel like you're very much in that energy, and that's possibly what really attracted this person to you is that you're a go-getter. You get things done. You're always making things happen for yourself. Now we have air sign. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius or a Gemini or a Libra. Maybe this person is an air sign. Or this is simply that you're very much in your head right now. Very much in your head. And I say that too because we have intellect coming through. Logical and analytical. So it could be that you're really thinking this over. You're really trying to make a good decision on this, and you're really over analyzing though. So you can, think too hard about something. It's like, I hate this. I don't like when Spirit gives me certain sayings like this, but it's effective at least. It's like beating a dead horse, and I hate that. I hate that visual, but it just goes to show that your efforts are not needed in that area anymore. You're not needing to think about this too much, because you're guided to follow your intuition. So I think it's interesting. You have the ruled by the moon intuition card and the intuition here, and yet it seems that all you're doing is following your head instead of trusting your intuition. So that's where that's not stuck, but that's where you're in that divine masculine energy as well, right? They're very much planning stages, over analyzing structure and like very much visualizing, whereas feminines are very more nurturing and intuitive and empathetic and going with their emotions. So I feel like there's a call for you to more so lead with the feminine side, or find balance at least between your masculine and your feminine side, because right now the masculine is dominating and it's creating a lot of invisible barriers between you and people, because your mind is basically telling you, like, your mind is conditioned by all of your past traumas, because your mind remembers everything. And so any trauma from the past, you're like, oh, that's a bad idea because this happened before. And so you're talking yourself out of things through your mind. But when you're trusting your heart and your gut and your mind, or not your mind, your heart and your gut and your intuition, they're telling you to take that leap of faith regardless of what happened in the past. And some may call that foolish, but ultimately you're not going to go anywhere new if you don't take that leap of faith, if you don't take that next step. If you're constantly talking yourself out of things, you're never going to end up in new terrain or new destination. Okay, let's see where your person is at. What does Sagittarius's person feel towards this connection? Okay, bottom of the deck is renewal, clean slate, and healing. So maybe they're going through kind of a renewal stage, where they're kind of clearing house. They're really trying to start fresh with something in their life. Yeah, maybe that's why they're also kind of drawn towards you. You could have something in, what's the word? In common. There we go. My mind is like, woo. Something in common in regards to like the healing modalities. Maybe there's, maybe they're not quite where you're at with it, but they're intrigued by it. They're wanting to learn more, and that's something like a common ground that's bringing you two together. Now we have confident, secure, and self-assured. Well, that's a beautiful energy. When someone knows who they are and what they want, that is beautiful, because there's no guessing. There's no guessing or wondering what their intentions are or what kind of person they are. It's just like, you see what you get. What you see is what you get, right? And that's very forward and upfront and eliminates the mind games. Now we have curious, interested, and inquisitive. So you have piqued their interest. You are very intriguing to them. And I feel like that's what really draws them in towards you is, oh, interesting. I feel like they might also have a passion for traveling and for investigating like different cultures. For some of you out there, that won't resonate for everyone, but they could have a passion for like geography or history. Okay. And they're considerate, they're thoughtful, and they're generous. They like to give gifts. So it could be that their love language is acts of service or giving gifts of some sort. And, it's a nice change because I feel like a lot of you have been putting up with a lot of takers lately, like taking your energy, taking your resources, taking your love, and just doing what they want with it. Whereas like this person is considerate. They're, just when you think like, just for instance, like if you're cooking in the kitchen, you're like, oh, I really need to get the laundry done too, but I can't be in two places at once. And the person's like, oh, didn't you need to throw a load of laundry in? I'll go do that. And you're like, what? You're going to help me? Like, I feel like that's just something that they naturally do. They just naturally think of the next step or something that you might need a hand with. And it's not like you can't do it on your own. It's simply that they're thinking of your well-being and they're like, okay, yeah, I'm here to help. I'll jump in. And they don't need to be told or ridiculed if they didn't do it. Like it's not something that you need to train them to do. It's just naturally in them to do, which is a beautiful energy to have someone that's so confident and giving in that way. And they have fun. They're outgoing and lively. So they're not introverted or, like keeping people at a distance. They're wanting to have fun. They're wanting to live life to the fullest, which I think complements you very well. Okay. I'm going to choose a couple of the Twin Flame Journey Oracle. Get some more insight. Angels and guides, please come forward for my Sagittarius. What do my Sagittarius need to know in regards to this connection for July 2021? And this is the Twin Flame Journey Oracle by Mystic Moon Oracle, who is also on YouTube and Instagram. That's the word. All right. What else do my Sagittarius need to know in regards to this connection? I'm sorry. The way things come is just hilarious sometimes. So the first one you got is mute. Immediately I'm like, what? Something needs to be muted? Or because I don't feel like you're needing to be quiet. I'm feeling like you need to quiet something down in your mind. And I automatically thought your mind. You need to mute something in your mind because you have a lot of mind things coming through. And the next thing was the Divine Masculine, which you have here. And did I not just say too, it's time to get more of a balance between your Divine Masculine and your Feminine. I also said it's time to quiet down the mind and focus more on your intuition. And that's exactly what they're showing here. It's time to mute that Divine Masculine for a bit. Stop overthinking and lead with your intuition. I'll put Divine Masculine. There we go. It's so funny how they come up with that sometimes. Okay, what else? There's regret. So maybe there's some regrets playing over and over in your head from the past. That is also something that could possibly need to be muted or dealt with, healed. One more card, please. One more card. Oh, that's a lot. Too many. One more card, please. Okay, they're being stubborn. So So this is what we're going to do. Okay, so forgiveness. We have regret here for something that happened in the past. It's time to forgive yourself for that. Forgive yourself, forgive others for what they did in that situation. It could be that's why you're overanalyzing this connection with this person is because of things that happened in the past with someone else. And that's not really fair to bring your baggage from another relationship into a new one because this person didn't do those things. So whatever happened between you and a former person that you regret, or maybe you would want to do over or want to reconcile about, it's time to forgive that situation and to let it be in the past. What else? What else does Sagittarius person, or what else does Sagittarius need to know about their person? On their person's side. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have balancing the scales, bringing balance back into your life. Now, we started off with the balancing act with their card. I would take this out, but it's all under there. Balancing act with them. And again, balancing out the scales. So this is someone who's going to be reciprocal, someone who's going to be even with you. Give and take, not just take. So this is a very good indication that this person is a very good fit for you, very balanced. Now there's fear here. There is fear that they're mirroring. So we have the mirroring card. Typically mirroring happens with twin flame energy, but I mean, we're all mirrors to some degree for each other. So there is fear about coming into union with someone new. And it could be that they're mirroring that as well to you. This could be, because I feel like you both have a lot of history in the past with other people that caused a lot of this fear. And it's kind of like you have common ground with this person. And that's why maybe you guys take it slow to begin with, right? But we have soulmate energy coming in. So this is a very, very strong soul tie between you two. And there's recognition almost immediately that this is a special connection. This is a very special connection. All right, I'm going to choose which one for my Sagittarius. Okay. So we're going to do the Witch's Tarot to get your possible outcome for this union. The reason I say possible is because energy is ever flowing and ever fluid, and we all have free will. So you have free will and your person has free will. That can change the outcome at any given moment, really. When you think about it, we all make decisions that change our path many times a day. And we could go down so many different routes. If we just choose to take a different road, and that other road could lead us into an accident, or it could lead us to a whole different set of people that you meet. So ultimately, it's really hard to pinpoint a concrete outcome with that many different options out there. So that's why I say possible outcome. All right, angels and guides, please come forward for my Sagittarius. What is the possible outcome of this union for my Sagittarius for July 2021? Wow. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That is building a solid foundation with someone or for yourself. But the the main thing that Spirit wants me to say with that is building a solid foundation with someone means taking it slow, but also building a friendship first. So having that very good friendship with this person before possibly jumping into something else. Now we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is investing your time and energy into something and seeing it grow. So this is very good potential for this relationship. There's going to be a lot of benefits and abundance coming from this union. And you're going to see that the more you nurture it, the more it grows. There is a lot of happiness involved in this connection. The Sun card is the most positive, happiest card in the deck. So this is a very divinely guided union, something that Spirit is very much smiling upon, because it's like a long time coming for both of you, where you truly find happiness in just being with each other. But it does require being vulnerable. So we have the Strength card coming in the reverse. Vulnerability is needed. It's time to bring down those walls. It's time to let go of the past, let go of past regrets and past people. It's time to leave those energies in the past. Be vulnerable with each other. And when you do that, you know, you're both going to end up choosing each other. There's not going to be any juggling anymore of people in your life, you know, that constant juggle back and forth between exes and new people, or being single and going back to exes, or, you know, like that juggling act where you don't know where you stand. That's going to come to an end because this is in the reverse. So you're going to be just focused on one person. And you're going to find balance again. Here's the Justice card. Justice comes in, and there's the balance yet again. How many times? I don't know. I've done 4 readings today, and every single one of them has brought in all of this balance. Like, all of them have been talking about balance. So I don't know what the heck's going on here in our universe, but the balancing act and the, like, even in this deck I haven't used really today, and you got the balancing of the scales. So it's just unreal. Oh, and the next one underneath that is union. So balanced union. Look at that. Yeah, so here you go. There's the balance coming in. This is going to be a very balanced union. Something, like I said, that's very reciprocal, give and take, very even, and equal amount of love. You know, it's like, it's not going to be like, oh, I don't know if this pertains to you at all, but maybe in the past you felt like someone that you were with loved you more than you loved them. This is not the case. This is going to be very much like a soulmate connection, very, very much on the same page, very balanced. Okay, that is all I have for you today, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this resonated for you, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys again next time. Take care.